this, but Pew actually studied it. They took a look at 130 countries around the world and found the United States now has the world's highest rate of children living in single-parent households. Nearly a quarter of all kids in the United States under 18 live with just one parent. Worldwide, that number would be 7% of children living with just one parent. So it's extremely unnatural. It doesn't work, so nobody wants it, but it's being pushed by our leaders. So when are we going to acknowledge the link between what we have now, which is fatherlessness, and the total collapse of everything else? And what are we going to do about it?
Where there is no right to choose, no right to privacy, no right to contraception, no right to marry who you love.
This is like one of those few facts in social science that's beyond dispute. If you don't have a father in the home, everything is much more likely to go wrong. So why do the geniuses in charge of our federal agencies just pretend that's not true?
I cannot think of any other type of religion that would cause you to withdraw from your family, to have no contact, to not tell people where you are, and to take all of your money.
There's a systematic approach to destroy the nuclear Western family, and so doing destroy American society in an intentional way, and remove the father as the figure and put in the state as the authority figure. And one of the basic premises of this country was a self-governing republic in which individuals were expected to govern themselves, which would lead to more freedom. And part and parcel of that self-governance of the individual is a strong father figure leading the family unit and inculcating the idea of self-government. But if you remove those guardrails, those barriers of self-governing, you're actually actively encouraging chaos. And one of the basic human desires is for peace and order. But if individuals and families can't or won't govern themselves...
You know what she did? Your canting daughter?
Hi, friends. Who said I couldn't be in two places at one time?
You're asking the state to insert itself into that chaos to provide some semblance of order. And with more state comes more authoritarianism. And if we really want to get a society that wants to solve some of these problems, you look at the fatherless situation where without a father, it's 4 times more likely to live in poverty, more drug use, more alcohol use. 70% of those in juvenile detention centers come from fatherless homes. 90% of school shooters come from fatherless homes. If we want to actually fix this problem, have more freedom and prosperity, we have to have a society and a government that actually respects human life and actually respects the primacy of traditional marriage between a man and woman and has policies that actually encourage and strengthen the traditional family unit.
Lift me! Lift me! Lift me, let's fuck you! Lift me! Lift me! Lift me, let's fuck you!
I wish, oh, I wish. I wish we were better than this.
You know what she did? Your canting daughter?